When I grow up, I want to take him on his first flight.
I want to run a marathon.
I'm going to work with kids. I'm going to own my own restaurant.
When I grow up, I'm going to start a band.
At AARP, we believe you're never done growing.
Changes motion. She tears up, and she seems to want to try and cuddle with her mom.
Again, good news. Doctors cautious, though, because her latest brain scan showed severe injuries in an area that affects her ability to communicate and to walk. So still too early to tell if she's going to make a full. Call us with your thoughts, 1-877-TEL-HLN's the number. Joining us, we welcome back Mimi Coffey, criminal defense attorney, specializes in DWI offenses. Also with us, Lieutenant Denise Roy from the Merrimack Police Department. Now, she interviewed the mom. Lieutenant, let me start with you. You talked to the mom. What can you tell us? What did she tell you happened?
At this point, it is an open investigation, and there could be further charges, so we can't really comment on what Ms. Danucci has said, but she was, in fact, charged with 2 charges of circumventing her ignition interlock system.
Okay. So who blew into the machine? It wasn't her. Allegedly her daughter did it? Is that what we have?
At this point, all I can say is that it was a juvenile under the age of 16 years that blew on the 2 separate occasions into the system.
Okay. So we have that. And again, we appreciate, we know it's an ongoing investigation. We appreciate you being sensitive with this information, but we do have to ask the questions. So how did she get caught? Who tipped off authorities here?
What happened was the Merrimack Police Department received a call from the school district, Merrimack School District, in regards to the possibility that this juvenile had blown into the interlock system. And that information was followed up on by officers, and through the investigation, it was learned, in fact, that Ms. Danucci did, in fact, on 2 separate occasions, have the juvenile blow into her system.
Okay. Again, it's a sensitive question, but I have to ask it anyway. Did anybody report that Ms. DiNucci had possibly been drinking? They smelled alcohol, or was it more the juvenile who was the tipping point here?
At this point, again, because it's an ongoing investigation, I can't comment other than at the time she was not arrested for driving under the influence.
Okay. Again, now, let me give you a little history here. Then we'll take a break. We'll get Mimi in on the conversation. Look back at, we did some research, some court documents. What happened in 2008 was she was convicted of aggravated driving while intoxicated, and at that time, back in 08, a couple years ago, had a child with her in the car back then. So, did this happen all over again? We'll explore that possibility and take your calls. Again, this is an elementary school teacher here and a mother of two. Call in 1-877-LHLN.
Did you know Unified Communications networks enable mobility, flexibility, and collaboration? Did you know Unified Communications can be a simple yet integrated experience? Did you know Unified Communications can increase productivity? NEC, a global IT and networking company, can provide solutions like these and more. Watch online TV at nec.com. NEC.
Motel 6 is proud to announce a brand new light to leave on for you. Yep, Motel 6 now offers wireless internet service because laptops are travelers too. I'm Tom Bodette, and we'll leave the light on for you.
It's the Ashley Furniture Home Store Factory Authorized Red Tag event. Huge savings on every red tag throughout the store. This beautiful sofa red tag price of $3.99. This gorgeous queen bed with a red tag price of only $3.99. And soon, great style doesn't have to be expensive.
Compare a well-equipped Lexus ES to a well-equipped Buick LaCrosse. Get inside each and see what you find. If perfection is what you pursue, this might just change your course. Meet the new class of world class. The 2010 LaCrosse from Buick. May the best car win.
I don't think you can live the American lifestyle without energy.
We have all this energy here in the U.S. We have wind, we have solar, obviously, we have lots of oil.
I think natural gas is part of the energy mix of the future.
I think we have the can-do, we have the capability, we have the technology.
The solutions are here. We just need to find them here.
Every night, we want justice.
Nancy Grace, Legal News, Her Views. Every night at 8 and 10 Eastern.
HLN, News and Views.
Larry King Tonight. Pamela Anderson on Dancing with the Stars romance rumors. Plus, what she really thinks about competitor Kate Gosselin. Larry King Live, tonight, 9 Eastern on CNN.
Welcome back to Prime News on HLN. What we have here, allegedly a mom using her daughter to blow into what is basically a breathalyzer. It's an ignition starter. So someone with a DWI conviction has to blow into this, and if there's no blood alcohol present, then the car starts. Did it twice. That's what we have here. Lisa DiNucci is her name, elementary school teacher, by the way. Joining us to talk about this again, Mimi Coffey, criminal defense attorney specializing in DWI cases. Mimi, aggravated driving while intoxicated was the conviction a couple years ago. With that kind of conviction, does that automatically mean you're going to get one of these machines in your car? How did this come about, you think?
Yes, it does. In New Hampshire, for aggravated, it's either you have a child under 16 or you had a .08 concentration and you're going 30 miles over the speed limit, or you're eluding a police officer, or you had an accident. So the New Hampshire legislature looks at this as a more serious type of misdemeanor DWI offense, and it's punishable you could go to jail. The punishment range is up to 1 year. So it's fairly serious, but still a misdemeanor.
Okay. How successful, how effective are these machines?
Well, you know, really, if somebody on DWI probation wants to drive intoxicated, having an ignition interlock is not going to stop them. They can simply drive another car. But do all probationers on DWI offenses need the device? No, they don't. But in this particular case, this is when the judge needs to step in and the judge needs to order that, you know, she has an additional license suspension. There are other devices that can handle this situation in terms of there's a Visitel machine where she has to check in every night. They call her randomly. She has to blow. There's a picture. The judge could order that she have an ignition interlock where it takes her picture every time you blow. She could have a scram device on her ankle that measures your sweat to detect if there's any alcohol. The judge could order that she take an anti-abuse pill every day, which would cause her to be violently ill if she drank any alcohol. So the judge at this point has all kinds of options in which to help her. I think the woman really needs parenting classes.
Yeah, yeah, definitely. And it sounds like there are some options that need to be taken here. Let's get a call in. Mark's with us, Pennsylvania. Mark, your thoughts here?
Yeah, I was going to ask how you knew it was a juvenile that was able to blow into it. I didn't know if it took a picture, which you just answered. Yeah, and then I didn't know if it was DNA or anything else that was reading.
The lieutenant told us, Denise Roy said it was a juvenile, and she did not confirm, sensitive case, not confirm it was a daughter, but it was a juvenile, so it was under the age of 16. That's how we get that fact. Mimi, again, you've worked these cases. What was your reaction when you're hearing a mom is putting her daughter up to blowing into this machine?
Well, my reaction first is we've got a lady that's got some serious parenting issues, and she may be an alcoholic in need of further treatment. The judge at this point needs to step in, and we need something beyond the ignition interlock that she has for her probation conditions.
Yeah,
pretty sad.
Yeah, it really is. Here's a couple of Facebook comments. A lot of you fired up about this one.